double former line. Each of these dipping lines are capable of producing over 180 million pieces of gloves every year. This versatile dip line is designed to meet the current and future market demands. The process of glove making begins with what we know as the dipping process. Here at the cleaning station, the ceramic molds are cleaned to remove any stains and powder from the formers. The formers are then dried in the dryer. The dry formers are then dipped into a coagulant chemical to coat a layer of mold release on the surface of the former, as well as calcium nitrate, which allows a uniform pickup of latex. Once again, these formers are passed through the dryers, with temperature ranging between 100 to 120 degrees Celsius to ensure the coagulant is completely dry. The formers are now ready to go through the latex dipping process that forms the gloves. In the next process, the gloves undergo the beading process. This is to reinforce the cuffs of the gloves to allow for easy donning. These gloves then undergo pre-cure leaching in hot water to rid them of chemical residues. The gloves are then run through full vulcanization or full curing process ovens that are maintained at a temperature of approximately 100 to 120 degrees Celsius. It is here where the actual physical properties of the gloves are determined. The curing process itself accounts for more than half of the entire dipping operation. The gloves then go through a final coating process called slurry dipping. This is to ensure that the gloves do not stick during the stripping process. These dry gloves then go through an automated stripping process using air injection. The stripped gloves must then pass a stringent quality control gate before they can be moved on to the next process. Lamination process. This process involves loading gloves into wet tumblers, which will then go through a cycle of chlorination, neutralization, and additional rinses with water. This is to rid the gloves of all powder, as well to chemically treat the gloves with chlorine to make them powder-free and to reduce protein and chemical residues to a minimum. The water extraction process takes place next as the gloves are transferred into a drying machine. Some gloves, such as our proprietary damp hand dunning DHD surgical gloves, go through several additional coating steps to impart their unique properties. A visual and functional quality assurance buy-off is then carried out to test the functionality of the gloves, as well as to check for any holes. The inspection uses a closed-loop system in the final stage before they are passed for packaging. The gloves are then sent to a control room facility. In this controlled environment, all operators have to adhere to stringent requirements before entering the clean room. All operators have to pass through an air shower to blow off any unwanted particles from their gowns. Operators then sterilize their hands before putting on the gloves. Here, a quality assurance process is carried out using air inspection to check for any holes. This process also sorts out the left-handed and right-handed gloves accordingly. Once the gloves are inspected, they are placed on a conveyor belt for the printing of WRP's brand name and size specification on the gloves using an automated sensor inkjet printer. The gloves must then pass another stringent QA inspection prior to packing.